What's your biggest regret? Something you still can't forgive yourself for? I tutored this girl named Mia for almost a year. She was this super quiet kid, lived with her grandma after her parents couldn't handle raising her anymore. Mia worked 20 hours a week at some burger place just to help with rent. And every day after school, she'd come to the library where I'd help her with math. She was brilliant, like scary smart. But she kept saying stuff like, "I'm probably not college material," or "My grades aren't good enough for anyone to notice me." I wanted to shake her and tell her she was wrong, but she had this defeated look that made my heart hurt. One day she mentioned this scholarship program she'd heard about but was too scared to apply for. Engineering scholarship, $10,000, perfect for someone like her. I got so excited I practically dragged her to the computer lab that same afternoon. We spent weeks on that application essay. I'm talking late nights at the library, me basically becoming her personal writing coach. I helped her brainstorm, rewrite, polish every single sentence until it was perfect. She wrote about growing up poor, about watching her grandma count pills because she couldn't afford all her medications, about wanting to build bridges that would last forever because nothing else in her life had. The essay was beautiful. It was real. It was her. 3 months later, I'm scrolling through scholarship websites myself because college is expensive and my parents can only help so much. That's when I see it. The same engineering scholarship Mia applied for. The deadline is in 2 days. I told myself it was fine. Scholarships are competitive, right? May the best essay win. I spent one night writing my application, using everything I'd learned from helping Mia. I wrote about my passion for engineering, my community service, my grades. 2 weeks later, I got the email. I won $10,000. I was jumping around my room, calling my parents, posting on social media. I felt like I'd actually accomplished something huge. That feeling lasted exactly 12 hours. The next morning at the bus stop, Mia was standing there with red eyes and this crumpled piece of paper in her hands. I knew immediately what it was, the rejection letter. "I thought maybe this time," she whispered, not even looking at me. "I really thought I had a chance." That's when my stomach dropped. I pulled out my phone and looked up the scholarship details again. Right there in small print, only one recipient per high school will be selected. I had taken her spot, not just any spot, her spot, the spot I had literally helped her earn. I wanted to tell her right then, but what would I say? "Sorry, I accidentally stole the scholarship I helped you apply for?" Instead, I just stood there like a coward and watched her crumple up that letter and throw it in the trash. Mia stopped coming to tutoring sessions. She started working more hours at the burger place. By senior year, she'd given up on college completely. Last I heard, she was still working retail, living paycheck to paycheck. I went to a great engineering school with that $10,000. Got my degree, landed a good job, bought a nice apartment, everything Mia should have had. The worst part? A few months after graduation, I found out that scholarship program had expanded. They started giving multiple awards per school the year after I took hers. If I had just waited one more year, we both could have won.